Hi everyone, my name is Carolina Peters. I am a leader with a senior guide unit in northwestern Sydney, and I've been a guide leader for about 5 years, which probably makes me a relative newbie compared to so many of you who I know have vast amounts of experience. But it is a role that I have loved and adored doing. I love working with our girls as well as my fellow leaders. I'm also a marketing manager for an IT company called Palo Alto Networks. I think most of you will agree with me that these days it is so important for us to stay connected, now more than ever. And it's also really, really important for us to stay safe whilst we are connected and online. Every time you go online, our girls as well as us as adults, we leave a digital footprint. And so we need to understand the best ways to stay protected and safe while we're online. Cybersecurity, which is this whole space around staying safe online, is actually a growing field in Australia. We're going to need more and more people in cybersecurity positions across the country. And yet it's still one of those STEM-related fields where gender equity is not being met. We want to empower our future women, and that includes our Girl Guides, with the knowledge and the skills that they need to protect themselves online, as well as give them a glimpse of this growing field that they could really make a difference in. And that's why Girl Guides New South Wales, ACT, and the Northern Territory have partnered with Palo Alto Networks, a global cybersecurity leader. We believe at Palo Alto Networks in protecting our digital way of life and making sure that each day is safer than the one before. And that's a privilege. And with that privilege, we want to educate the world on all aspects of cybersecurity. And this is why we have created the Activities in Cybersecurity Education for Students, otherwise known as CyberACES. We've gathered experts in cybersecurity training, curriculum development, social impact and marketing to create 16 lessons that address 4 key cornerstones of cyber safety for girls and children aged between 5 and 17 years of age, which is fantastic for us because that covers from our pre-junior guides all the way up to our senior guides. Now, I know that this is IT related, and one of the questions you're all going to be asking is, oh my gosh, but I don't know anything about computers. That's okay. As leaders, this program doesn't require us to have any previous technical knowledge, much less cybersecurity knowledge, in order to facilitate the sessions with our Girl Guides. There are pro tips and step-by-step manuals that'll give you all the information that you need to complete the activities and to empower your guides to become safe online. Each lesson is going to offer leaders explanation of all of the topics and development levels, a vocabulary list for quick reference, which is going to actually make you sound like an expert, material lists, sample scripts, and a whole bunch of pro tips. There's also a lot of activities for parents and the girls to then do at home to follow up. So across the 4 different age groups, each of these modules contains 4 lessons full of the activities that explore 4 key areas. The first is responsible connectivity, which really explores how connected devices communicate, what personal information we need to keep private and secure, and basic things like password and security best practices. We're also going to be covering privacy in the next section, which is around the importance of understanding what is personal private information, as well as protecting that information. We're also going to cover our digital footprint and really help the girls understand the permanence of that. That's why we're going to be really talking about how to stay safe and manage our privacy online. The next area is really around communication, and that talks to how data is tracked and monitored, including how advertisers and scammers can find us and target us. The guides will learn about safe and secure online communication. The last area is probably one of the most important in some areas, particularly with girls of our age groups, and that's really around digital citizenship and how online activities can impact all of us in the real world. So the guides will learn about how to be inclusive online, the dangers of cyberbullying, and how to be upstanding digital citizens. We've also created a badge because as we all know as leaders, that's one of the important things for our girls. So the girls can earn a blanket badge when they complete the whole module. So check out the CyberACES program on the website, where you're going to find simple how-to and all the activity information that you're going to need. So I'm asking all of you as leaders, as parents, grandparents, to help us demystify cybersecurity and empower the next generation to be cyber safe and to become cyber aces. Thanks very much for listening, and I look forward to your feedback as well on the programs, and good luck with helping our girls stay safe in this digital age. Thanks and goodbye.